Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Scout, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you is Scout's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with the dogs, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Scout has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. A Scout is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Scout take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to use is Scout heel. Now Scout has been trained to walk very nicely again on your left-hand side at your pace. He should not be pulling ahead or lagging behind on that leash. Again, he should be keeping pace with you whether you're walking at a faster pace or a slower pace. He should remain right there at your left thigh position. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is our automatic sit. There's an example right there. So anytime that you're out walking with Scout and you stop walking, he has been trained to sit nicely at your left heel position. Another automatic sit right there. Good job. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command. Fred gives him a slight tug and let go correction there on that collar to remind him to sit. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay. Now when you're practicing the long sit stay at home, you're going to start at about a 1-minute time increment and slowly increase your intervals up to 3 minutes. This is a great command to incorporate in your everyday activities. It will help build up Scout's maturity and ability to stay for longer periods of time. Fred returns back by walking all the way around behind him as an added distraction. Scout remains seated, and Fred and Scout are going to run through their heel sit and stay for you again. Now it's important when Scout comes home to be sure to practice your commands both indoors and outdoors. It's just very important to stress though when he first comes home that you pick a nice quiet area, whether it's indoor or outdoors, with less distractions, and slowly increase your distractions over time. Fred leaves Scout in another sit stay. Now this time they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. You call Scout in using his name. He should come in and sit nicely in front of you, very nicely done, and he returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you, returning to your left hand side and sitting nicely. Good. Thanks. Fred's going to demonstrate that again. Out to the end of the leash. Now when you call him in, you can almost use that leash to reel him right in front of you. Make sure that he sits. You want to make sure he sits when he comes in to promote the appropriate behavior of sitting and to decrease the inappropriate behavior of jumping up on yourself and other guests. Good job. It's important that you're working the Scout at home. You want to use lots of positive reinforcement and praise and motivation to let him know he's doing a good job, and to keep him doing a good job, use lots of motivation. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word command to down. Okay. Now when you're practicing the long down stay at home, you want to start at about 3 minutes and slowly increase your time up to 5-minute intervals. Again, another great command to incorporate into your everyday schedule to increase his ability to down stay for longer periods of time. And this can easily be incorporated while you're cooking dinner, watching TV, washing dishes, anywhere where you can leave him right next to your side while you're completing any of your errands. Fred returns back. And they will demonstrate that again. This is a good time to remind you that you should be practicing all of your commands every day in about a 10 to 15 minute formal obedience session such as this one here on the video. You can follow along with the video. When you get more comfortable with your command, you can mix it up on your own. But just so you keep them fresh in his mind. Fred gets a tug and let go. to remind him to sit, which again, we will show you how to do these corrections during your one-on-one lesson as well. So Fred left him in another down stay, and this time we'll demonstrate that come command from the down position.
Come. Scout.
So he got up and came in and sat nicely, and he heels back to position, sitting, there we go. And then they have one last command to demonstrate for you, which is our down from a distance, and we're going to give them a couple seconds here to heel into position for that command. Now for the down from a distance, you're going to leave Scout in a sit stay. And from the end of the training leash, you're going to give the down command using your right hand. Scout goes down, Fred's going to return back. Just going to heel him out of that. There we go. Now we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Scout has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Scout. Make sure that you're keeping up with your commands at home and call us if you have any questions. Thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.